Well, another feeding video. Last 4 days or so, my snake's been spending a lot more time up the warm end hide. And he normally does that when he's got a shed coming up. I checked him the other day and he still wasn't in blue. So I'm going to see now when he comes out whether he'll be in blue or not. Just fought out another mouse. It's meant to be a large mouse. But I don't know if it's because my snake's getting bigger or what, but these large mice seem to be getting smaller. And I don't know if I'm being conned by the pet shops I'm going to, buying large, and they're palming me off with medium and then charging me for large, but I don't know. I mean, seems pretty large on the camera. I think maybe it's just my snake's getting bigger. Oh look, he's coming out already. He's coming out already. He's not in blue, so we'll see. Come on. He's definitely hungry. Come on. Always put kitchen towel down to try and stop substrate getting stuck to the mouse. Come on, don't be nervous. You should be used to this by now. I've had you over a year. Come on. The mouse is nice and dry, but he can get it soaking wet with his own saliva. And when it's wet, all the substrate sticks to it. They can digest the substrate as long as it's only a small amount stuck to it. I'll try to avoid any getting stuck to it at all. I'm a little bit OCD with things like that. Come on. It's right in front of you now. Right in front of you. Come on. Shall we go for it? As soon as I go... Oh, bloody hell. Oh, he's going to do the... He's going to drag it, I reckon. I hate it when he does that. It's like what an ambush predator would do, but they're not ambush predators in the wild. They actively go out and hunt for their food. But he's just basically does most of the time what a raw python would do. I don't think he's quite read the manual on what a rat snake's supposed to be. Or what a rat snake's supposed to do. I can see a tiny bit of the lignin still stuck to it. But, yeah, he should digest it, okay. None of it not a lot of it seems to be getting stuck to them now, as I've dried it. And he swallows bloody quickly. He really does. He swallows quickly now. It must be because he's getting bigger. I'm going to pause this for now. Just resuming. It's near enough down him now. Yeah, he swallowed that. It's one tiny piece of lignosil I can see stuck to it. So that'll pass through. And he's under the right end hide anyway to digest. But just notice when the snake's got a shed coming up, they do spend a lot more time under the warm end hide, and it's happened with every snake I've had. When they're not got a shed coming up, they'll spend most of the time at the cool end. But he does thermoregulate. I've changed his water. We've cleaned it all out with F10 disinfectants one, because a load of like algae like stuff was getting stuck to the bottom of it. So that's pure clean water. That's his old water bowl that he used to use. But is a bit obsolete now, because he won't be able to coil up in that. It's still good there for decoration, I suppose. Just under 4 foot long. Hopefully this time next year there'll be a massive increase on size, because this time last year he was a tiny baby, so he ain't done too bad for growth. And yeah, I suppose I'll be seeing you in 2 to 3 days time when you come out and do your first poo-poo.